Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. We've got over 1,000 of these audios available for your listening pleasure, and we continue to bring you, hopefully, content that is useful to you. At least that's our goal. We try to do that as often as we can. If you're looking for coaching, life, relationship, business, or any point in between, would love to be of assistance to you in that way. A couple of ways you could reach out. First is through Twitter at PO Perception, or you can reach out through the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either way, we'll get you in contact with me or a member of my team. Would love to close out 2021 with you and open 2022. Make that the best year and a quarter of your life. And we're trying to plan for a move here, so there may be some interruptions in content, but we'll do what we can. Anyway, so how do you know that you're ready for a new relationship? First is you're over the past. And this is difficult for lots of people because there are people who never get over past relationships. I work with people about this all the time. There are some people that the trauma of a single relationship or series of relationships, they will never recover. And that could be a way that their brain processed the trauma. That could be they have idealized the person. That could be an existing mental illness that is exacerbated by the loss. But there's a bazillion reasons why someone may never get over a previous partner. And it doesn't mean that if this happens, you're not enough or you did something wrong. It means that that person never properly grieved what they're going through or what they went through, and they don't know how to release. And I wish this was more a topic within society, because I've literally dealt with people who, they're 10 years, 20 years, 30 years removed from a relationship and they're not over it. And it shows because they have a litany of broken relationships afterwards. And it's unfortunate that that happens, but it happens a lot more than people realize and recognize. The next one in terms of knowing is you begin to dream, both in your waking state, which means kind of fantasize, but also you might even go into a sleep state and dream about a new partner or having someone. That person may be visible or invisible in your dream state, but the idea is you're surrounded with the idea and the concept of a new person, and you're comfortable with that, and you don't have guilt, and you're not carrying heaviness. The next thing is you know your own value. So knowing your own value is just as much about knowing your strengths as it is your weaknesses, and knowing what you like and what you don't. Value is about preference and strengths and weaknesses. So when you begin to really know yourself perhaps even for the first time, that is, own stock in who you really are, not who another person wants you to be or not who you think you should be for someone else's benefit, but literally know who you are and who you want to be. That's where that begins and can begin to be a really powerful and important place in your life, part of your life, and just kind of going forward. The next thing there is, you seek out happiness. You seek out ways to be happy, and you are happy with yourself, and then you can kind of carry that into being happy with someone else. The worst thing you can do is expect someone else to, quote, make you happy. I hate that phrase. I've always hated that phrase, even before I got into the coaching and emotional wellness field, because no one can make you feel something. People can bring feelings out in you. They can bring them to the surface, but you're responsible for how you feel and how you process emotion. And so when you're happy within yourself and then you're looking to share that with somebody, you're in the positive space for the development of a new relationship. The next thing is you find yourself becoming attracted to other people. So that could be physical attraction. That could be the idea of spending time with somebody begins to intrigue you at a whole nother level. That could be any number of things, but you begin to be open to the possibility that there's someone who you could find attractive, healthy, helpful, and useful in relationship building. And even the idea of that means you may be ready for something more meaningful. The next is you see love or look for love. Whether it's in what you watch on television, whether it's in where you are and what you see other people engaging in, you just begin to see love differently. And you begin to look for it, you begin to be open to it, and you're not jealous of it, bitter by it, or longing for it. You're just like, hey, that's cool, that'll be me someday, and you have peace about that belief. Next is your high energy. You're excited about life. You're excited about where life could go. You're excited about where life is going. You begin to see yourself as someone who is expanding in your life in other areas and can make room for somebody else. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.